health. So Carlos.
I'm excited about the digital transformation that healthcare is undergoing. At the same time, the feeling of still living in the dark ages is in a way even more present. For example, non-invasive critical sensors like a lung cancer sensor or a cystic fibrosis sensor don't exist outside of a laboratory setting. What does exist as a commercially available wearable tends to be bulky, expensive, with a high learning curve, and strictly requiring your smartphone to be able to be used. This makes for a multi-sensing wearable experience that is impractical or unaffordable for many people. Yet, many people still want to learn more about their health to live a longer and healthier life. Electronics wearables will continue to improve over time. But today I want to talk to you about a different kind of wearable. Powered by chemistry and biology, think of the form factor as a programmable temporary tattoo that changes color or shape to signal a condition of interest in your body. To better understand the experience I'm talking about, you must block from your mind what's your preconceptions about wearables and their displays, and instead, think of the display as being printed on your skin in a way. Initially, it would be about changes in color, but eventually, it would be about other kinds of transformations, such as changes in texture and smell and even movement. Now, electronic devices will still play a very important role for those who want to use them. They will not be a strict requirement. And in fact, they can give us lots of information as they're doing today. The Internet of Things meets the Internet of Matter. Now, what can this technology let us do more easily? Scenarios like a continuous, non-invasive mass screening of epidemic diseases will suddenly become more possible. Research in biomarkers associated with malaria points to the plausibility of a malaria sensing stamp that continuously senses, that is worn over days, that is seamlessly renewed over, at home without the need for point-of-care access. You can think of this future where vectors would be identified as soon as they manifest and giving it a shot at complete or near complete disease eradication. In general, the applications that one can derive from analyzing your sweat or your skin microbiome or the volatiles that emanate from your sweat or the surrounding environment are frankly limitless, including checking your cholesterol levels, hydration levels, if you've been overexposed or underexposed to UV radiation from the sunlight, or if you're showing biomarkers that are being expressed and that are associated with, for example, poor nutrition or, for example, with a certain type of cancer that you've been predisposed. Now, I mentioned the word tattoo a couple of times, and it's no coincidence. You may be surprised to learn that 3 in 10 US adults have at least one tattoo. 67% of them have 2 or more. Nearly half of millennials have at least one tattoo. This is all according to a Harris poll from February 2016. When you think about all these trends, we at Logic Inc. envision a future where people wear these kind of wearables every day, privately or socially, guiding our lifestyle choices, giving us a feedback loop that we don't have today, and further blurring the line between what is health awareness and self-expression. Thank you.